here to speak to Njideka. She's my business partner and my sister-in-law. Do you know where she is?
Njideka is not the only one who is your sister-in-law. We are from the same town and we are also your sister-in-law.
That's good. That means you can help me speak to Hilda, right?
Now, why should I? After everything you did, you humiliated her and run after your house girl.
He did not only run off with his house girl, he actually married her.
Ladies, please. Both of you don't know me like that. So don't speak to me in that manner. Please, watch your mouth.
That means you don't recognize me.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I am that lady that came to your site where you're building the other day to greet you. The lady your wife insulted.
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that incident. Honestly, I am. But you see, that is why I'm trying to speak to Hilda, but she's not giving me the opportunity to have access to her.
And you think it's that easy? After everything you did? Derek, please, just leave.
Ladies, please, cool down. I've called Njideka like 10 times already, and she's not answering her call. I just know that if she speaks to Hilda on my behalf, everything will be fine.
Derek, let me even assume that Hilda listens to you. What becomes of your wife?
Hilda is my wife. What are you saying?
Really?
I know I've done some wrong things, and that is why I'm here. To right all my wrong, to fix it. So where is Njideka?
Mr. Fixer.
Okay. We do not know where Hilda is. Neither do we know where Njideka is. Can you leave now?
I beg Waka. Leave.
Hey, that's a council. Are we not supposed to be happy?
Of course we are.
I actually called us here for us to fix the date for the celebration. The age-long land dispute we have with the people of Ugezu has been resolved. We settled out of court. And now that large expanse of land has been divided into two. They have taken their own and we have taken our own. So I feel we should be discussing on how we are going to meet as a kingdom to celebrate. Eh?
Igwe, men in council. Now that the land has been divided and we have taken ours, the people of Ugezu have taken theirs as well. My question is, how are we going to divide the land among ourselves?
It's very simple. Very, very simple. What is it? Is it only families with males partaking?
Lie. Big lie.
Greetings, Igwe. Greetings, my elders.
Njideka, what is this? No, how can you barge into a cabinet meeting like this? Were you not told we are meeting here?
Igwe, with due respect, that land must be shared equally amongst men and women.
Why? Njideka! You are just a maiden in this kingdom. You should know your boundaries.
Oh no, I am not a mere maiden like you call me. I am Njideka Nkwocha, the very maiden that initiated the peace that you all enjoy now.
Njideka, how come you did not tell me your father?
I passed through the eye of a needle to convince the king and his cabinet members to agree to settle this land dispute out of court. I know what I went through. I spent the kind of money that I cannot even mention to you all here just to get this done.
Her name is Njideka, the daughter of the peaceful man of Boduku, Iche. Yeah, she's the one I told you about.
I can make a guess here. Are you not the one the young men talk about?
Oh no, I need to first of all understand what the young man said before I can finally confirm if I'm the one they spoke about or not.
Are you the one in business? I mean the one into importation of textile materials in the main market.
By the grace of God Almighty, yes, I am the one.
Oh no, I gathered she has masters in business administration. And I get that is why she's doing very well in business.
Exactly what the young men are saying. That you are richer than even the male importers. But I'm surprised with the risk you take.
What risk are you talking about?
The risk of revealing your identity in this land. Even the men of Obodu who are afraid to come into Isiguzo kingdom because they know they are provoking us for nothing. I'm surprised that you, a woman like you, come into this land, enter the palace to meet with the Igwe.
No. She's a brave woman. The first time she visited, she came alone. And even today, she arrived here alone.
Contrary to what most people think, these two kingdoms are related by same root. So this unnecessary problem have only come to destroy us. What do? We fight to solve this problem and stay united. Without mincing words, I'm here for peace. Peace between our two kingdoms.
Why are you the only one coming to this place to talk about peace?
The next thing you would say is that I am a woman. And truly, you know, I am a woman. But you would agree with me that war is not good for a people. You see, my people are planning to sack the men of your vigilante and hoist the flag of Oboduku on your land.
And that will be the end of the men that will lead that charge. Because we will kill them. We will butcher them. We will cut them into small pieces of meat and use their flesh to feed the crocodile.
All of this can be avoided. Remember, we all came into this world naked, without anything. And one day we all will die and be buried in the ground without anything.
Yes, but your people of Oboduku will be buried first because they know that you people are provoking us for nothing.
Oh no, it's just...
Michael. Oh, my prince. I heard your voice from my office. What is the problem?
My dear, it's the prince, my son.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
The daughter of Oboduku came here to initiate a peace process between us and her kingdom. But Ono has not given her the opportunity to explain how this peace is going to work.
I'm interested in knowing how this peace would work.
Thank goodness. So I heard that your kingdom have spent approximately 20 million naira to engage the lawyers representing you in court.
That's right.
I'm willing to pay you this money. I want us to settle out of court.
Wait a minute. From what you just said, you mean you're willing to pay us 20 million naira from your pocket?
If this is the price I have to pay for peace, then I am willing to pay that price. And if you permit me, I can issue the check today. I strongly believe that you can help me achieve this. If you look at it critically, you would understand that peace is supreme. In the main market, there are a lot of young men from Isiguzo who want to come to me to supply them goods, but they can't because of this.
So should I understand this to mean that you are doing all this? I mean, putting all this effort just because of your business? That would be so selfish of you if you may ask me.
There's nothing selfish about this. Look at it from this angle. A lot of people come to me and I supply them goods worth millions of naira. These are total strangers, people I know nothing about. I supply them these goods on credit. So do you not think that my dear people of Isiguzo should also benefit from this?
I get your point. I'll talk to my father about it.
Please do. Because when we eventually succeed in peace, it will be for the benefit of all of us.
I understand. Like I said, I'll talk to my father and and other men in council. I'll keep you posted.
Here is my card. I'll be expecting a call from you. Thank you and have a great day.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Who are you looking for?
Well, I am here to see one Miss Njideka Nkwacha.
Okay. Who do I tell her that wants to see her?
Tell her that Prince Afamefuna, the crown prince of Isiguzo Kingdom, is here to see her.
Did I just hear you say Isiguzo Kingdom?
Yes. Go in and deliver my message.
No, sir. You want me to go and tell my madam, Auntie Njideka, that a man of Isiguzo Kingdom, the same kingdom that we are having dispute with, wants to come and see her? No. I cannot.
Young man, why don't you just go inside and deliver my message?
With all due respect, Oga Prince, just stay here while I go inside and tell her what you just said.
No problem. Thank you for the hospitality.
You are welcome, my prince. You're the last person I expected to see at my abode. How did you find me?
Well, I went to your father's house in Uzuku for a directive to your place. He was actually the one who gave me your address.
He did?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So to what do I owe this pleasant visit, my prince? How's your father, the king?
My father, he's doing pretty fine. He sent me to you.
He did?
Yes. Njide, what you came to Isiguzo Kingdom to do is something most gallant men lack the courage to do. You didn't even consider your safety. You didn't even consider that you may be harmed by the never-do-wells of the kingdom.
My prince, I am a woman unbothered about things like that. I need you to understand that I am Wada. I cannot be harmed.
She is brave, fearless, and courageous. And above all, she got some guts.
So tell me, what's going through your head right now? That I am fearless?
Hold on, how did you know that?
I know.
You just read my mind.
I know, my prince, trust me.
Well, I'm here to tell you that we have decided to do your biddings.
Really?
I am here in my royal capacity as the crown prince to give you this privileged information, and a letter to that effect will be delivered to you before noon tomorrow from the palace.
I am honestly short of words. But tell your father, the king, that I am most grateful.
Njide, I must commend you for your giant stride. You are a good maiden.
I'm honored, my prince. Thank you very much. I almost gave my life for this.
Njideka, you did not tell your father all this.
I'm really sorry, Father. I thought you would discourage me.
This is the height of embarrassment. My daughter had been going to Isuguzo Kingdom for peace talk all alone. What if something bad had happened to you? What will I do? And you never thought of that.
I'm sorry, Father. I had to do what I had to do. Igwe, I was told that the land had been under dispute for a very long time. And a maiden like Onowu called me. A May maiden have finally brought this land to you. And you suddenly have the mouth to talk. Are you not the same man who was strongly agitating for war? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden you can speak.
Jedega, in all your knowledge, exposure, moving around the world, have you ever seen a situation where a female, no matter what, a female who must stoop in order to pass urine? Have you ever seen a situation where such a person takes part in discussion over lands or even partake in land sharing? I mean, just tell me.
Oh no. In all your years of existence, have you ever seen where grown-up men who have issues, pressing issues before them, and instead of get up and find a solution, they sit down and a mere maiden, like you call me, gets up, steps on the gas and provides solution to a long-lasting issue which has been going on from 1972?
Njideka, in as much as I am not going to undermine the effort you have made to solve the problem that we have in this kingdom, I need you to understand that what you are demanding is unheard of.
Igwe, with all due respect, that land must be shared equally.
Abomination. I can never be part and parcel of this taboo.
Then go home.
Helen, why are you doing this to me? I mean, this guy was your guy.
Point of correction. Mark was never my guy.
But he proposed to you. He wanted to marry you. I mean, he shouldn't have done that if the two of you weren't close.
I was not close to Mark. Yes, he visited me twice, but I kept him outside. So can you convincingly say that we were close?
Then, if this is the case, I'm finished.
Kosi, you're not making sense. Can you tell me what is happening? Why are you looking for Mark desperately? What happened?
I'm beginning to feel he's a fraudster. I mean, I have these feelings that he has defrauded me.
How do you mean? What happened?
Okay. The money my brother sent to me from Germany to give to the engineer building his house is with Mark. And since then, he hasn't been picking my calls.
Oh, no. Kosi, this is not good. This is not good at all. Wait.
Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
Kosi, you have entered.
Entered what? I don't understand.
His number is not connecting.
Then, if this is the case, my brother would never ever trust me again. God, what have I done? Eh?
Kosi, thank God I warned you. I told you about I told you, you don't know him and you just delve into the relationship blindly. Now, where do we start looking for Mark? Where?
You need to help me.
How do I help? His number is not connected. I don't know his house. I told you.
You are so funny.
You're the one who was funny.
Come. Okay, let me tell you this. I am so pleased to have you around today. I mean, a lady like you who runs the kind of tight schedule that you do, to make out time to visit a friend. That is so nice.
You are not just a friend. You are more than a friend. The one who saw the need for peace and swiftly jumped into action to make sure that it's being achieved.
I will not allow anyone give me credit for something I did not do. This whole peace arrangement, everything was your brainchild. Njideka, you risked everything to push it through. All credits go to you.
Well, I may have been the one to initiate it. I may have pushed for it. But if you did not come in with the kind of zeal that you came in with, maybe we wouldn't have achieved it.
Okay.
So thanks to you too.
I accept that. Now, can we talk about something else? We fought for peace and peace is here. Why don't we talk about something else?
What else would you like us to talk about? I am ready for you.
Something in me tells me that there is us.
Something in you tells you that there is us. What's that supposed to mean?
I told you this before, but you dismissed it. But the truth is that from the very first day I set my eyes on you, I cannot stop myself from visualizing this picture of you and I as husband and wife.
Why are you allowing your thoughts to wander? Why? Listen, we're just friends. Okay, maybe a little more than friends, but let's just leave it at that.
I was hoping that you would say yes and be excited. You just say yes to me and I will marry you. And you will become the princess of Isiguzo. Automatically become the queen of this land.
Very tempting proposal, I must admit. But I will not marry you. I can't marry you.
Why, if I may ask?
I will be interested in marriage someday. Not now. I'm sorry. Good afternoon.
I greet you, Njideka. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I stopped because of the land in contention.
Njideka, as far as I know, there is no land in contention in this kingdom. We have settled our differences with Isiguzo people. We are only left in sharing the land with Igwe and the elders in council.
Should the men share the land among themselves and leave the women out of it because they are women? I'm of the opinion that this land be shared equally to everyone.
It is not going to be possible.
But you men can make this happen.
Have you related this to the elders in council?
I have.
So tell me, what were their responses?
They wouldn't hear of it.
Exactly. You see what I mean? Delving into land matter is not for the women, but for men.
why don't you help me talk to one or two noble men in this kingdom and see how you can make this happen? Please.
I'll try.
Make it work.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Njideka. Let me see how she intends to succeed over her chase on this land issue. Or do you? We shall see.
Hey. Don't say anything to me. Because you prepared this.
Yes.
There is no way you are going to convince me that you were not part of this. Henceforth, you are no longer the Onowu of this kingdom.
Igwe, please, my king, pardon my father and I, please.
This is punishment for the abomination that you have committed. Chiejina.